Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do, the Aquarius Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon rising or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Okay, I'm hearing get rid. Bleh, get rid. Start if you're feeling that you're not manifesting the things that you want, or if you feel like things seem to be stagnant or things seem to be stuck, start getting rid of things. Whatever seems to be weighing you down, even if it's just, getting rid of clutter in your house, even if it's, deleting old pictures in your phone of somebody that you don't talk to anymore. You have to let go to receive. You're holding on to too much. You need to let go. I honestly don't feel that it's necessarily like people. Although if there is somebody in your life that you need to let go of, then but I feel that it's more simplistic than that. It's just like clearing and preparing your energetic space for something new to come in. Like I'm hearing like clean out your refrigerator. Because anything, everything is energy, right? And so anything that's like old stagnant energy that we're sitting around is going to affect us in some way. All right, let's just start by seeing what messages are wanting to come through for you. Yeah, it's like I feel like you're wanting to manifest something. And I feel like you're actively working to manifest or create something. Like even like looking into like law of attraction, like really getting into it. But there's something that you're holding on to. It's like you're holding on to so much that you're not opening yourself up to allow that space in. I feel like it's really important to examine your perception in regards to like enjoying, like how you perceive pleasure in your life, or when you enjoy pleasure. Does that make sense? I'm not saying that right. It's like examine your relationship to pleasure and fun and enjoyment, because I feel like there's a perception that you're holding of of that is negative or lower vibration, because the things that we usually want to manifest are love, money, freedom, a good job. It's all things that in manifesting that, we feel that we're going to enjoy some kind of pleasure, right? Some kind of enjoyment, some kind of satisfaction. Well, in order to be in the energy to receive something that is going to give you pleasure, you have to be able to sit in the energy of enjoyment and pleasure, right? And so what we tend to do is we want to manifest, this insane amount of abundance, right? We want to manifest, like, say, $1 million. And so we tell ourselves, okay, we have to work our asses off. We have to work nonstop. We can't take any breaks. We can't slack. We can't do this in order to manifest that amount of money. But the effort and energy that we're putting into manifesting $1 million, if you're putting in consistent, nonstop hard work and energy and effort, your energy is never in a place of enjoyment and pleasure. It's never at the frequency to manifest the very thing that you're trying to manifest, right? If you don't give yourself moments to have fun and enjoy yourself, or if you do give yourself those moments but then feel guilty afterwards, then you're not leaving yourself open to manifest it, right? A lot of people look at free time and time for fun and time to enjoy yourself as something that's very scarce and something that doesn't come along very often. And if you're having too much fun and enjoying yourself too much, then you must be being lazy, right? And so I feel like there's some kind of perception that you're holding in terms of pleasure that is preventing you from manifesting what it is that you're wanting. And so it's just a matter of like examining your belief systems. Also, we tend to get so much in that routine, so much in our, work mental space. I lost train of thought. That when you're working towards manifesting something, it becomes a chore, it becomes a job, it becomes work. You lose your passion for it, you lose your excitement for it, you lose your emotional connection to it, right? It's no longer something that you enjoy working towards because it's just a pattern, right? So even as simple as this, if you've been working towards manifesting something for a good bit, right, and you have kept the same kind of routine every day, you get up and you do a meditation, you spend an hour of saying affirmations, you do root chakra work, you do this, you do this, you do this, change up the routine. Do something different so you get that passion back for it and you get that excitement back for it, because otherwise, you're just kind of recycling the same energy over and over again. Let me see what else wants to come up for you. What's going on with your energy this week? It's funny. I think I got the same message today in my daily reading. It's like you've got yourself to a good space. You've made a really good connection to somebody else. Some of you do have a good connection to another person, but it doesn't seem to be moving anywhere, and that's because there's something it needs to move higher. It needs to move. It needs to elevate. The energy needs to shift. You've been in a comfortable place for a long time. You've been in a routine place for a long time. Oh, you know what? In regards to your relationship to pleasure, you know, take a minute to look at the things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis to like relieve stress. I was thinking this the other day. You know, people, I could be wrong. The intention of alcohol and drinking, right, is to have fun and have a good time, right? Same with smoking weed, I'm sure, to relax, have a good time, right? But people use that more now as a form of stress relief. So, you know, it's, you know, if you use something that is meant to be pleasurable and fun as a way of stress relief, then you're really not doing yourself any good, right? Then you're blurring the lines of what is actual pleasure and fun and what is just stress relief, right? So be mindful of that. Be mindful of the things that you're using to relieve stress. Be mindful of the things that you're doing that are comfortable, that are in a routine. If you're wanting to manifest any sort of change, if you're wanting to elevate in any way, if you're wanting to move your relationship to the next level or manifest something bigger, you're in a good space. You've gotten yourself to a comfortable space. Now it's time to kind of just shake up that energy and do something different. Do something from a higher vibration. Get out of your comfort zone. Yeah. And again, why can't I fucking talk today? I haven't done this in so long. I'm like losing my shit. Or I haven't done the YouTube readings anyway. When you've done the same thing for a long period of time, in order to bring any kind of new energy into it, you just have to switch up the energy that you're in. So you have to switch up your internal energy. Even if it's as simple as, I'm going to take a different route to work every day, or I'm going to start wearing different colors. I'm going to change up my wardrobe. Just do something different. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. That's how you're manifesting what you want. Because I feel like you've already done everything that you needed to do to manifest what it is that you're wanting to manifest. All you need to do is just kind of, again, get the energy back, get the excitement back, get the passion back. But I think in order to do that, you just gotta switch it up a little bit. Let's see what else comes up for you. Yeah, I feel like your energy is much more defensive or protective maybe than you realize. I feel like there's a lot of emotions and feelings that you're not even acknowledging, but without even realizing it. It's like you're fighting for something when you should be feeling your way through. Hold on. Yeah, it's like all this energy you're putting into fighting for something, or working to manifest something, or even trying to like prove your worthiness of something. It's like you're contradicting, you're going against the very thing that you're wanting to manifest at this point. I almost feel for some of you, this is something that you've been trying to kind of manifest behind the scenes, or you're doing this on your own. Like you don't have a support system. Like you're doing this all on your own. And again, it's like you've been working so hard for it, and feeling blocked from it, or feeling pushed back from it, that you've detached yourself from, your purpose in wanting it, what you value in it, your excitement for it, your emotional attachment to it. Yeah, it's like you're being too logical about it, too practical about it. You're really focused on it. You're focused on, you're standing in your truth. You know what it is you want. You know what you're manifesting. Some of you, I do feel that this is a relationship. I just feel like you don't really know where you stand with this person, or you may even feel like you haven't met this person yet. Um, you're very, very close to manifesting it. You have 3 kings here, and the only thing that's missing is the King of Swords. Which means your mental perception of this is what needs to be shifted. Because your mental perception of it again is like overriding your passion for it. Yeah, it's like you're fighting too hard, and you just need to let go. Because the reason that I feel like you're fighting so hard for this, or you feel like you're struggling so much for this, is because I almost feel like you feel like you have to have so much, or you have to prove so much, and you don't have to. It's like you feel like you have to bring so much to the table in order to manifest this, or you're going to be left out in the cold. If you're waiting for the right time for something, it's like there's no such thing. It's like and I know you're Aquarius, you're a more mental, more practical, more logical, and it's not even that you need to connect to your emotions so much as your passion for it, and connect back to why you wanted to manifest this to begin with. You need to connect back to what the purpose of it was, to get yourself like that excitement back for it, because you're there, you've manifested it. And I feel like you need to keep going on this path that you're on, and just letting go of letting go of what doesn't serve you, but keep going on that path with that confidence and determination, again, and find your passion back for it. I do this a lot, don't I? You're meant to be leading the way on this, whatever that means for you. Which means that you need to be in that constant place of movement, of moving forward, and being confident that you're on the path to manifest what you want. It's like you don't need the validation that you have it. You already have it. Just keep moving forward and you'll start seeing evidence of it. And you need to let go of the idea that just because it is something that has taken a while to manifest doesn't mean that it's not something meant for you, doesn't mean that you've been doing it wrong, doesn't mean that you need to do things in a better way or a more perfect way. It means the length of time has been necessary because there has been healing that was needed, like emotional healing. So don't look at the timing that this has taken as a sign that you've done this wrong. You've done everything the way that you needed to do it. You can you can dial back the amount of aggressive effort that you're putting in, again, and tap back into the reason that you started this to begin with. Why did you want to manifest this to begin with? Get back to your passion instead of the logical reasonings for everything. All right. I hope you guys I know I can talk. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Bye-bye.